Hi, and today at Commizen Dojo, we will be talking about sliding friction. Now, first things first, what do you mean by the term sliding? Well, sliding is to move smoothly along a surface. Now, we will be talking about what sliding is later on. Now, first, let's get to the topic. Now, let's say Amazon has delivered a huge box at your house, something like this, and the box is extremely heavy. Now let's say the box it weighs 500 kgs. So the box is extremely heavy. Now out of excitement you decided to come and you try to push the box. Now when you try to push the box, it doesn't move. Now when the box doesn't move, you get sad and you say that the box is heavy. That's why it's not moving. Fine, understood. But now let's say on the other hand, you have the same box, but this time your friend Priya decides to push the box. Now when Priya pushes the box actually starts to move. So in one case we weren't able to move the box, and in the other case our friend Priya was able to move the box. Now let's pick up the case of Priya and come right over here. So over here Priya is pushing the box. So the box it is moving. Now when the box was moving, at some point of time the box it was over here. Then the box came over here. Then the box came over here, and this would keep on going on till the box stops. Now when Priya was moving the box, you decided to join in. So you came right over here and you started to push the box. Now when you started to push the box, you observed that it was easier to push the box when it was moving. But why? Why was it easier to move the box when it was already moving? Let's try to understand why. Now we know that every surface has irregularities. Now if every surface has irregularities, then let's say from this point on the floor to this point over here. Let's say the irregularities of the floor, they look something like this. Now I'm just assuming the irregularities, they look like this, so I could explain the topic to you. Now if every surface has irregularities, then the bottom of the box, which is this part, this will also have some irregularities. So let's say when the box was over here, the irregularities, they will be over here, and let's say they look something like this. Now if you take a look over here, the bottom of the box is touching the floor. If that's so, then the irregularities should also touch each other. And if they touch each other, they should get interlocked, isn't it? But no. Before interlocking could take place over here, the box it comes over here. Now if the box it comes over here, then the irregularities of the bottom of the box, they will also come over here. So over here, before interlocking could happen, the irregularities came over here. Now again over here, before the interlocking could happen, the box came over here. So the irregularities of the bottom of the box, which are the blue ones, they will come over here, isn't it? So interlocking could also not take place properly over here because the irregularities, they came over here. And this would keep on going on till the box stops. Now over here, if you take a look, interlocking of irregularities. Interlocking of irregularities, it isn't taking place properly. So what I can say is that the interlocking of irregularities, it is weak. Or I can say that the interlocking is less. Understood. Now tell me something. In order to move the box, you will have to break these interlocking. So to move the box, you have to break this interlocking. But if the interlocking is already weak, wouldn't it be easier for you to move the box? Of course, it will be easier for you to move the box when the interlocking of irregularities is weak. So that's why, my friend, you found it easier to move the box when it was already moving. Great. Now that we know what actually is happening over here, where on earth does sliding friction come in? Now tell me, friction acts on an object which is moving or which is trying to move. And friction acts opposite to the direction in which an object is moving. Now over here, the box is moving and it is moving in this direction. Like this. So I can say it is moving towards the right. Now friction acts opposite to the direction in which an object is moving. So over here the box is moving towards the right. Then friction will act opposite to it. So friction will act towards the left. And this friction that is acting on the box when it is sliding, this friction, my friend, is called sliding friction. This friction is called sliding friction. So this is what sliding friction is. And wait a second, I said that the box is sliding, isn't it? I said that the box is sliding. Why? Take a look at the definition of sliding again. So over here, sliding is to move smoothly along a surface. So over here the box, it is moving along the surface. The box is moving along the surface, and what I can tell you is the box is moving smoothly along the surface. So over here the box is sliding. So when the box is sliding on the floor, the friction that is acting on it, that friction is called sliding friction. So now that we know what sliding friction is, let's take a look at a more formal definition of friction, or a bookish definition. So right over here, sliding friction is the friction which acts on an object when it is sliding over a surface. This is what sliding friction is. So today we learned what sliding friction is. So I hope you understood everything. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.